breaking through the
Ooh,
clouds.
here we go.
A creature wanders restlessly through the darkness, stepping firmly, never dropping its pace. Its entire body honed to perfection. Finally, the clouds split apart, and the moon reveals itself. Silver light illuminates the land and the mountains. It dances. It runs. It trembles with unbridled power.
I love these cinematics.
And with an entranced roar, it shows its true form.
Let's do this! Let's make this a quick one!
Join you on the quest.
Alright. Brand new map. I think. Or just the same map, different time of day, actually. Yeah. Okay, okay. Let's get some buffs.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. People are adding units and stream raiders. Oh, cool. Alright. Cool. Glacial Geode. I don't think I've gotten one of those yet.
We don't know what lies ahead. Let's keep our wits about us.
Oh, there's another one. Sweet. Alright. Where are we? We're here. I'll get some buffs up here. Hunting helper. Alright. There he is. Ooh! I can't believe I landed right there on that little precipice.
Surrounded by mystery.
Alright, let's do this. Where are you going? Old dude looked at me and ran away.
Make me proud. The target has been spotted. You won't escape this time.
Hehehe.
That looks pretty rare.
Come here. Come at me. Oh, hi. Ah! Oh, hey. Hollow Retribution, thank you for the follow. I believe you come from Stream Raiders, am I right? My name is Samuel Ray, also known as Dr. Sam. Welcome to S Factor Labs. Generally, we play a lot of multiplayer games here, whether it be team-based PvP together, me and viewers, or games like this, which are player versus environment co-op games. Either way, the whole thing is about just having a nice chill environment, centered around shared interests. Generally family friendly. Oh, okay, cool. I like to hear that some people. I like when people come over here because I know that not too many streamers play this game on Switch anymore. And I already put, like, before Sunbreak came out, I put over 250 hours into the game. Somewhere around 260 before Sunbreak came out, and now I'm at, like, over 300, like 314 at the beginning of this stream. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like double dipping on PC and starting over just for, you know, slightly prettier graphics, because honestly, my PC hardware isn't the greatest. And you know, higher frame rate. That just wasn't enough for it to have much value to me to start over and pay another $60, you know? Just nah. I decided to stick with the Switch version and kind of be one of the few streamers still focusing on the Switch version, really. From what I've seen, anyway. So, cool. Feel free to join. Just exclamation join will put you in the Playing with Viewers queue extension / widget down below, and it'll give you the lobby info so you can join on in. And I really appreciate the follow. I believe you might actually be... Oh, you're a follower number 201. Cool. I didn't realize we hit 200 already. That's right, it was Toaster. Last week. I need to reset the goal thing. Alright. Which way to go? We went that way. So it's not, but at the same time it kind of is. So, short story long, my first Monster Hunter game I ever played was Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, back when it was the most recent entry on PSP. So I bought it. It was like on sale for around 20 bucks or something at the time. So I went ahead and bought it, digital copy of it on the PSP store. And I just couldn't get into it. I legit tried like 3 missions, failed all of them. It just felt so clunky and unapproachable. So many inconvenience mechanics that just took the fun out of it for me. So I just dropped it. I just outright dropped it. Tried it again a few times over, you know, several years' time, but just could never get... It never gripped me. Then later on, I tried out Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on 3DS because my brother and my best friend also got it, so we were gonna play it together. And we were playing it together. It was fun when we were all around the same level. But then I stopped playing it on my own time to try, you know, to keep up with them, and they passed me up by like 3 LR levels. So they left me at like LR2 and got all the way up to LR6, and yeah, no. I could never catch back up to them because I just didn't have the motivation to play it on my own time in order to do so. And I wanted to play with them, and they were so far ahead of me that I just was dragging them down. I couldn't get the you know, I kept dying and stuff, it stopped being fun. And then I just never touched another Monster Hunter after that. Skipped Generations Ultimate, skipped World, because I figured it would just be more of the same. And with World, even though people were saying it's way more approachable, it took them forever to release it on PC, and nobody I knew at the time had a PlayStation 4, so I didn't want to buy it on there and have no one to play with that I actually knew, and, you know, by the time they actually released it on PC, which is what my brother has, just kind of lost interest. Rise released, and I was super on the fence. I tried the demo, and I just didn't enjoy it. The demo, I heard, though, through research on the internet, that Monster Hunter demos are notoriously bad for new players. They do a crap job of getting new players invested because they're not designed with new players in mind, and just don't, you know, like the preset loadouts aren't good for new players and so on. So it just failed to grip me, but I found a few Walmart gift cards that I had never used, and the Walmart was selling the game during release week for $10 off. So I was able to get the game. I calculated the cost. I got the game for $8 and change. Yes, it absolutely is. I absolutely agree, Hollow. And so I was able to get Rise on Switch days after it released, like 3 days after it released, for $8 and change, under $9. So I decided, why the heck not? Because even if I don't like it, like all my 2 previous attempts at playing Monster Hunter, at least I would be able to then resell it for more than I spent on it, most likely. Even if I sold it for like $20, I'd make a profit off it. So there was absolutely no risk to trying. So I went ahead and gave it a try. Fell in love with it. The best Monster Hunter I've tried to play. It gripped me for, like I said, I'm over 300 hours in now. That's honestly the most time I put into a single video game, in a long time. Like, the only other games I can think of that I put anywhere near that much time into would be Smash Brothers games, because I've just always been a Smash fan ever since the original on N64, and Tekken 7, because I used to compete in that. So I would grind out, you know, ranked mode to get more matchup knowledge and stuff that I could use in brackets at my local tournaments. And that was for like a year and a half. So I got like over 200 hours in that, I think. That aside, I mean, this game is great. I love it. It's easily one of my favorite games of the last decade. Easily top 5. So, yeah, it's my favorite Monster Hunter ever. And I definitely hope that whatever they release next, they keep the approachability of it. Maybe if it's something kind of somewhere between this one and World, then yeah, I'll go for that. Especially if it's a console-focused one, a console and PC-focused one, then yeah, I can get behind that. I just want to keep the dogs. The dogs was actually a big part of what made me enjoy this, because I was able to customize my dog to look like my old dog from my teenage years. So, I really want them to keep the Palamutes. I'm one of the few people who, well, I don't know if it's one of the few, but I'm one of the people who literally exclusively uses Palamutes. Like, I've ever used Palicos a handful of times. Like, Palico over Palamute when playing, you know, in multiplayer. No, I'm Palamute all the way. Because I can recreate my old dog Star, and that's just a great feeling, honestly. I was able to make it look almost exactly like her. So, and I've always been more of a dog person than a cat person anyway. I'm actually allergic to cats. I can't even have a cat except for like a hairless one, or what do they call that? Blue-haired Russian or something like that. Like, those would be the only kind I could actually have without being miserable all the time. So I'm just generally a dog person.
Make me proud.
So just give me my Palamutes in the next one, and I'll be happy. Although I wonder what the game would feel like without wire bugs too, because honestly, since I skipped World, I didn't get to experience the slightly faster-paced version of Monster Hunter, but without wire bugs. So maybe someday, after I feel like I've gotten my
Could you not have waited for our
my fill
return
of
first?
Rise Sunbreak, then I may get World on PC if they haven't already released the next entry.
It's just, I can't sit here and wait for you all day. I've got to...
So
I
that's
guess
kind of
there's
where I
no
am in
point
Monster Hunter.
Stopping him now. We should await his report. It's all yours.
But yeah, I definitely enjoy Rise very much.
Bahari, your test will have to wait.
What? Why?
Do it later. Up there.
There's the guy. Old Malzino.
Hey, move! Let's go!
Well, she just got dunked on. Oh, okay, so he's here to reclaim those. Or no. Yeah, that's why he's here. That makes sense. What did they call those? The Kurion? I can't remember what they called it. Kurios? I don't remember. Curio, yeah. Okay. Alright, sweet.